Hi, good morning, everyone. This is Miss Ivy. Are you able to hear me clearly? Let me check. Hey Ying, are you able to hear me clearly? Hey Ying, can you hear me? Thank you. I saw your answers in the chat. All right. How about Eldia? Did I pronounce your name correctly? If I pronounce it wrongly, please let me know. Eldia? Correct pronunciation. If not, please unmute yourself and tell me how I should read your name. Thank you, Eldia. Oh, okay, there's a smiley face. I like your smiley face. All right. I know that your parent is Chen Jinghua, but what is your name? So Chen Jinghua's precious child, what is your name? Oh, Li Rui. I see. Okay, got it. All right, so I remember your name now, Li Rui. Li Rui can definitely hear me because you're putting you're typing your replies, response into the chat. All right, very good morning. Thank you so much for joining me today. All right, now we still are waiting for 3 more classmates to join us today. In the meanwhile, let's not waste time. Okay, by the way, Miss Tay will not be taking this class, so I'll be taking on this class. So I really look forward to helping everyone here. Now, for my rules is very simple. Anytime that you have a question, feel free to unmute yourself. If you're not able to unmute yourself for whatever reason, due to technical issues, feel free to type into the chat. All right, but you should be able to unmute yourself and then you can ask your question. Okay, so feel free to ask if you don't understand. Even if you're the only one who doesn't understand, do not worry. All right, because whatever question you're asking, the rest of your friends in this tutorial can definitely benefit from your question. All right, so feel free to ask your questions. And then if you have anything to ask, feel free to either unmute yourself, type, or either that or type into the chat. That's also okay. Or you can type your question into the chat if you're shy to unmute yourself. Now, if you need to go to the toilet, you do not need to ask me for permission. You can just type in the chat, I'm off to the toilet. All right, and when you're back, you can just type I'm back from the toilet. All right. Hey, yes, for this session, Saturday, I'll be taking on this science class. All right. So Miss Tay will be teaching certain other levels, all right, and also other timings. All right. So let's start. Can I give everyone about 2 minutes to type your responses into the chat? You should be able to see the question. I have given you name the particles. All right, inside one atom, there are small particles. So what are those small particles inside one atom? All right, and then analyze lithium atom. All right, I have pasted lithium atom, proton number, and a mass number. All right. Easy. So write down how many P, how many E, how many N there are in one lithium atom. So type your answer into the chat. Right. There is a AC who just joined us. May I know what is your name, AC? Would you be able to rename yourself?
Okay.
Hi, AC. What is your name?
Aaron.
Aaron. I see, Aaron. Welcome to the class, Aaron. Let me mark your attendance first. All right, Aaron, we have a question on the slide. Can you type your responses into the chat, please? Right, everyone should type your answers into the chat for this question. Hey, In, well done. I can see your responses. You definitely understood Miss Tay's lesson very well. Good job. Keep it up. For Li Rui, you have spelled one of the neutron. You have spelled it wrongly. Would you like to try it again? Neutron. Oh yeah, I see Li Rui's new answer. Yes, you have spelled it correctly. For Li Rui, you have counted the number of neutrons wrongly. Would you like to try it again for neutrons? So to know how many neutrons, you just take big number minus smaller number for Lee ray. Right, neutrons. So it's T-R-O-N at the back. Neutrons, not newtons, neutrons. Right, neutrons. Typo error for Lee ray, sure. Lee ray, your answers is perfect. Right, well done. I'm looking for Aaron, would you like to count how many protons, how many electrons, how many neutrons there are in one lithium atom for Aaron? Aaron, how about protons? How many protons are there?
7.
That part is a bit wrong. Don't worry, we'll do it together. Don't worry, don't worry. All right, let me go to the slide now. Okay, just give me a minute to go back. Okay. All right. Okay, so now let me do inking. So it's very simple. Now, when you have a periodic table, now this is how, just a minute. This is how a periodic table will look like. So when you're going to sit for the exam, all right, let's say even in secondary 3 and secondary 4, when you're sitting for O-level examination, you'll be given this periodic table. Okay, let me admit Vidu first. And let me mark his attendance first. Welcome, Bidu. I hope I pronounce your name correctly. If not, feel free to tell me how I should pronounce your name. Is it Bidu?
It's Vidyut.
Sorry, louder, please.
It's Vidyut.
Vidyut. Okay, let me put it down. Vidyut. Okay, Vidyut. Okay, and Charmaine has just joined us. Let me mark her attendance for Charmaine. All right, fantastic. All 7 of you are present today. I'm so happy. All right. Okay, now let me switch back to the slide. On my own screen. Okay, now today because Charmaine and Vitia, correct? Vitif. I hope I pronounced your name correct. Charmaine and Vitia has just joined me, so let me just explain the rules, simple rules. If you have any question, don't be shy. Feel free to type your question into the chat, or even unmute yourself and ask your question. My name is Miss Ivy. Thank you so much for joining the lesson today. From now on, I'll be taking the Saturday Set 1 class. Right now, Miss Tay is still teaching, but she'll be taking other levels. Okay, so I was present when Miss Tay was teaching all of you last week, and I think she did a fantastic job. So let us just revise very quickly what she has covered last week. Now, if I speak too fast or if I'm too soft, do feel free to tell me. All right. Now, my very first question to everyone before I start, I would like you to give me your reaction. All right. Now, reaction, let me see how many reaction. Now, my question is whether you have actually covered lesson 23 on the e-learning. All right, lesson 23. If you have already covered lesson 23, can you do a thumbs up? If you haven't, can you do a smiley face? Crying face, sorry, a crying face. So can you do either a thumbs up or a crying face reaction by just going to the bottom and clicking on reactions. All right, clicking on reactions, you'll be able to see, just check everyone's reactions. Have you all done lesson 23? Eldia has. Well done, Eldia. Oh, sorry, is that, yeah, that's Eldia has done it, right? If I read it correctly. Or is it Hey In? Sorry, I should read the other way. Hey In, you have done it. Oh, hey. All right. So some of you have done it, some of you have not. Can I encourage everyone to actually, do the lesson 23 before coming to class? All right. Okay, so please remember not just to do the homework, but to go to the e-learning to watch the wonderful video, all right, from the master teachers, so that it helps you in your understanding. Okay, if there's anything that you do not understand from the e-learning video, feel free to ask me during the lesson. Right, let's start today's lesson now. This is a periodic table that will be given to you free of charge for every exam, right? So very important to know the periodic table. You do not need to memorize, right? So for the periodic table, so let's say you look at lithium. So lithium is over here. Okay, so it's 3, 7. Now, the number on top, right, is actually like an IC number. All of us human beings, we have an IC number, all right? So this will be the proton number. So this is proton number 1, proton number 2, proton number 3, proton number 4, proton number 5, proton number 6, proton number 7, proton number 8, proton number 9, proton number 10, and then it go to the next row, proton number 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. These are the 20 elements in your syllabus, all right, that you must know how to draw the atom. All right, so all of them are actually elements, okay, and all of them are actually atoms. Let me just switch over here. Okay, so they are atoms. So if for example, if I'm talking about proton number, let's say proton number 47, can everybody type into the chat? Proton number 47 belongs to which element? Proton number 47 belongs to which element? Would you like to type into the chat? 47. Proton number, hey, good job. Proton number 47, good job. Vitia, okay. AC, Aaron, good job, except that you spelled it wrongly. Typo error, I'm sure. Aaron, your answer says sulfur. Now let me look for sulfur. Sulfur is actually, let me see, sulfur is in groups. Do you see, hang on, let me look for, sulfur is not 47. If you look at 47, here, this is the number 47. All right, can you see 47? So 47, proton number 47 is silver. Right, if I'm looking for proton number 47. All right. Okay, so this is how you get the element. For sulfur, sulfur does not have proton number 47. Can you check again? All right. Sulfur is actually 16. Can you see down here? Sulfur is 16, capital S. All right, so sulfur has a proton number of 16. Silver has a proton number of 47. All right. Okay, so Shamin, good job. Now, let me then test. I think probably you spelled wrongly, Aaron. Aaron, let me ask you a next question. I'm sure you can get it right this time. Aaron, can you tell me which element has proton number 26? Proton number 26. Aaron, proton number 26, which element?
Iron.
Very good, fantastic. Do you see iron 26 here? Oh, sorry. Hang on, 26 is here. All right, let me erase it. So this is 26. And therefore it is iron. Good job, Aaron. All right, so every element has its unique proton number. You just look at the smaller number. All right, the smaller number is the proton number. Okay, now then we go to the next slide. Most of you got this right, but a few of you got it wrong. So let me just show you what it should be. All right, hang on. Let me close this first. Okay, now I'm going to give you a memory aid. A memory aid means something to help you remember. So can you tell me what is it that I'm writing here? What word is this? Anyone? Can you unmute yourself? What is this word? TEN.
pen.
Pen, good. Every day when you go to school, you write with a pen, right? Now, P actually stands for proton. All right,